Okay, axe. Get the axe. Get the axe, lady. Come on, Dolores.
No.
Grab... No? At least I got the baby, right? Hello everyone, it's Lady Silvertastic. I am playing a new game today. It's called 60 Seconds Reatomized. I believe it is a remastered version of 60 Seconds. I've neither heard or played the game, but it looked interesting. I found it on Steam. It's about surviving a nuclear fallout. So let's get started. Select the type of atomic adventure. Let's see. It's a tutorial. Scavenge. Survival. Experience a one-of-a-kind post-apocalyptic adventure. Survive in your fallout shelter with randomly selected supplies. Full atomic experience. We're gonna do the full atomic experience. Okay, so we have Ted and Dolores, and select difficulty is Little Boy, Fat Man, and Sarbama. Let's see. I'm going to do Dolores, and I'm just going to do medium difficulty, so we're going to begin our adventure. Gas mask, bad smell, toxic fog. Just put on a gas mask and enjoy life. Okay. Let's see if I can... Oh my goodness. I'm sucking at these controls. Let's go in the kitchen.
Nope.
Okay. We're not gonna survive. Flashlight. I want the flashlight. Why can I not get the flashlight? Okay, axe. Get the axe. Get the axe, lady. Come on, Dolores.
No.
Grab... No? At least I got the baby, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my... Okay. Soap. Water. To the shelter. To the shelter. We're gonna die. Oh my gosh. I didn't get crap. These controls are hard. I'm not used to a keyboard control system. Soup can be stored for 737 years. All right. Oh my gosh. Day one. We're gonna starve. I think I got 2 cans of soup. Look at my supply closet. I only have 1 kid. Day one. Timmy is safe and that's what matters. We barely got here in time ourselves. We have no idea what happened to Mary Jane and Ted. Maybe they're okay. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyways. We don't have much food. No one's complaining yet, but even canned soup might become an extravagant dish quite soon. There's barely enough water for everyone. We just have to ration strictly. There wasn't enough time to grab everything, but we have something to get started with. Hope it's enough. Time to ration supplies. Okay guys, we have 3 cans of soup and 2 bottles of water. I don't have my husband. I don't have my daughter. I don't think we're gonna make it very far. So, with that being said, with it being day one, I'm not gonna give them anything. They're just gonna have to tough it out. I sucked at this. We keep dreaming about those things we did back at this day one. Back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down, Not on our heads anyways. It's day 1. It's not like it's day 57. My God. Day 2. Okay. We're probably going to be getting hungry now. What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it will be written. Nothing to report on Timmy. Okay. So ration out supplies. Well. Okay, so they can eat half a can of soup. Soup's a liquid, so we're gonna hang on to our water. It looks like the area is still irritated. Going on the Wastelands right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Dolores is pretty good shape. Timmy seems to be quite enthusiastic about the trip. Should we start preparing for an expedition tomorrow? Maybe. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. We're not sure if they're rats, feral bunnies, or just mutated hamsters. It's day 2. It's day 2. Why are they mutating? Oh my gosh. All of these options are pretty grim. We could use some spare ammunition or something else to get rid of every one of these pests. Well, I got the axe. Is that a knock? Day 3. I thought I heard a knock. That beast of a rodent won. It won and stole our food. Can or no can, at least we have each other, right? We're worried it'll come back to finish what it started. Oh no, we lost a can. This is bleak, y'all. This is messed up. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. He looks the same. Oh my gosh, we're down. Okay, we'll drink some water today. This is gonna be hard, guys. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Oh, okay, I can click it and prepare an expedition. Yes, we need things. We need things. Someone is very serious about banging on the hatch. Okay, someone was banging on the hatch. We are scared to open it. Might not be good news, right? We would gladly welcome any friendly face, even if it was our neighbor Ned. We're pretty sure that if there was any reason why our town got bombed, he would be the reason. Shall we open it? Yes. Because we're going to have to go out anyways, right? I don't think I would survive the apocalypse. Okay, that's a radioactive meter. I know that because I recently watched a documentary on... Well, what in a documentary? Oh my gosh, look how awful she looks. Her face. Do we have more soup? It turned out it was a nice, mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some soup cans. This will help us survive the next couple of days. Okay, so we got 2 soup cans. Opening that hatch was a bit risky. It seemed like it gave us some awful sickness. That coughing is driving us crazy. Dolores is no longer looking thirsty. Dolores came down with a sickness. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Well, they're living. Okay, so we're going to finish up this last can of soup. We don't have tissue. We don't have a first aid kit. Lord. We're feeling pretty optimistic. Well, I'm glad they are. About today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. Dolores is sick, but she's the mom. Timmy looks clueless. He's a kid. As a mother, I would never send my kid into a nuclear waste, even if I was sick. But I have a feeling Timmy's going to be useless, so let's send him. For the giggles. Day 5. Timmy's gone. Did he not return? Timmy went out into the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Dolores' health has not improved. I'm gonna give Dolores some water and soup. I want her to get better. Everything is shaking. Cans are jumping all over the place. If this had happened after we drank that delicious wine for supper a few weeks back, it would seem perfectly normal. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys, but when I drink wine, things don't shake. Especially the house. It's either another nuke or a quake. Either way, we need to grab something before everything gets smashed to pieces. Grab a flashlight because it might get dark. Day 6. Timmy's still not back, guys. That was a close call. The torch was about to hit the floor when we caught it, but honestly, the whole place is a mess. Something might have been broken. We don't know until we look through everything. Let's hope no more quakes will hit us. We lost our gas mask. I'm glad we saved the flashlight. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Well, I don't have a first aid kit. We're not rationing anything today. We're almost out. Timmy's still not back. The trash can's becoming full of empty soup cans. 1 can. Maybe 2. This is like they've been in there for months, but they're not. And that unmentionable bucket, we all know what that bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspicious big insect wildlife. They're in a bunker. Roaches weren't that big before the war. Were they? Eek. Looks like I don't have anything. Oh gosh, we're gonna die. I'm surprised we made... Oh, there's a knock. Is it Timmy? Did Timmy come back? Oh my, this thing is huge. And there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. We're already feel dirty. Dolores' health is not improved. Well, Dolores, you can have some water and a little bit of soup. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. A trumpet? It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player. That's a good way to describe it. And who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked at the door, and they demanded that we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? Oh gosh. The merry men so they can take from the rich and give to the poor. We are poor. Maybe they'll give us something against my better judgment. I just want this madness to stop. Day 8. I think Timmy's gone. Those merry folks were very kind. They noticed we didn't have a radio, so offered us one. When we asked where they got it from, they said the 1%. Oh my gosh. Dolores is still quite ill. Well, have some more soup, Dolores. There's been some radio chatter about airdrops from the military. It's about time. All those taxes have to pay for a crate or 2 for us, right? Shall we head out to get them? Well, we don't have a gas mask, so we can't. We're just gonna sit in this bunker and die. Day 9. Look how thin she's gotten in the waist. Can I poke things? Can we listen to the radio? Not really. It was too dangerous to go out there with any protection, so we decided to stay indoors. We? Who's we? It's just Dolores. I'm a terrible parent. I grabbed one kid and sent him off to his death. The static's so relaxing. Yeah. Yeah, Dolores. And your health is not improved. There's some water. And the rest of that 3-day-old can of soup. It's been a while since we showered. The smell in this tiny shelter as far from roses as it can get. We had thought of washing ourselves. Too bad we didn't grab any soap along the way. I know, because I sucked. But maybe we can make do with something else. We don't have anything. Because guess what? I didn't grab anything. I heard a mouse. A distinct squeak of a mouse. The world has ended. Who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It'll be like a camping trip. It will. Oh no. That smells terrible. Don't puke. Don't. Suspicious looking stains cover part of the page. That is so gross. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Of course. Of course. Just give her some more soup and water. We learned a valuable lesson recently. If you don't do anything about roaches in your home, you'll end up with more roaches. That's not ideal. If we don't do anything about it, we'll end up all glowy just like them. Well, I don't have anything to do about it. I mean, realistically, I would probably go around stepping on them. But I can't. Look at that. It's right there. The radio. Our time will come, but for the time being, we will just have to adapt to this living situation. They're here, we're here. Nobody's here except Dolores. Let's make the best of it. They're only they're here. I guess the cockroaches. They're only cockroaches after all. You can't just sit around while Dolores is sick. Well, I have nothing to do except to sit around. This has been a terrible play. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting as far away as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own, the escaping part, but not the running part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Ooh, maybe we can use the radio. Do something. Uh-oh. I heard something open. Is Timmy back? He came back. He's not dead. He looks rough. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give us an exact date in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. I don't know if Dolores has ever been to the DMV. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to wait further instruction. We're so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Theater means actors, and where you find actors, you can easily run into mimes. And so we approached the theater on our tiptoes, but in the end we decided our need for supply. I don't understand this. But in the end, we decided our need for supplies was greater than our fear of mimes, so we bravely went in to explore. Is this Timmy? This must have been one boring play if the only props being used were bottles. The scene was practically filled with them. Thankfully, some had water. Okay, so we got 3 water. We had some fun playing around with different theater props and outfits. We didn't look especially fabulous in any of them, but we took a padlock from one of the boxes as a souvenir, so we got a padlock now. The last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from this neighborhood somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles are completely burnt out, but if we did find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We better keep an eye out for those future expeditions. Dolores is still quite ill. Timmy should be eating something. Timmy's really tired. Timmy isn't feeling well. Well, even though he got some water, it's looking bleak. We only have 1 can of food left. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk. Well, trips to the surface, I think, is the only thing we're going to be able to do. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who It claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that's probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open it? Yes. Save us from this hell. Day 13. I don't know what happened. Opening the door revealed a group of armed teenagers, possibly high school students. Contrary to what we expected, they were very friendly and requested to know if we've seen any Reds nearby. We couldn't help them. When they found out we were not armed, they were kind enough to leave us a spare rifle. We asked who they were, and all they said was Wolverines. Yeah, because they were from high school. So we got a rifle. We can't sit around while Dolores is sick. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy is looking very pale. That's not good. Timmy still hasn't rested. Timmy's seen some shit. He doesn't have that clueless look anymore. He's seen some things. I'm going to give him some water because we only got 1 can of soup left. I'm going to send Dolores outside. What to take outside. She can take that rifle. Just go hunting. Day 14. Timmy, we're going to eat all the soup. Shh, don't tell Dolores. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Equipment, a rifle. Timmy should eat something. He is quite sickly. He needs to rest a bit longer. Have all the soup, Timmy. And water. You need to get well. We know very little about what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else has made it to safety. A radio could help with this. A phone? Do we have a phone down here? We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Timmy should eat some... I've been giving Timmy food. He can have the whole can if he wants to. And he needs an extra blanket. He's shivering. And he needs an extra blanket. He's shivering. He's shivering all over the... Timmy needs an extra blanket. He is shivering all the time. And he still hasn't rested. Well, that's not my fault. He has time. He's had days to rest. And he could make a blanket out of something. We had thought the phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow, and it seems to be ringing right now. Should someone answer it? Yes, send Timmy. He's great. Day 16. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as the survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Timmy is quite sickly. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days rest. Timmy is no longer hungry? Is he thirsty? It seems that for every cockroach we squash with our boots, 2 others take its place. It's time to do something before it's completely overrun. Well, we don't have anything. I hope Mom comes back. Uh-oh. I hear coughing. Day 17. Our new cockroach roommates can be a bit messy, disgusting, and annoying, but surely this is not the worst thing that could have happened to us, and there's not much we can do about it anyways. Maybe one day we'll manage to convince them to pay for the rent. Yeah. I bet everyone wants to know that secret. Timmy's looking pale. That's not good. He keeps falling asleep in his chair and he needs a few days to rest. Well, he can lay down on the floor. We're quickly running out of things and Mom's not coming back. We're skipping today. On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. It was a very crude map of our town and one place was marked with an X. Maybe it's someone's secret stash of soup. Shall we go check? Yes, we're gonna send Timmy. We have to do something. Oh gosh, Timmy. Looks like it was nothing. We're lucky we've spotted that on the map. The spot marked the hiding place and we found some useful supplies there. I don't know what that is. A map? We got a map. We used the map to get a map. Timmy's still quite sickly and Timmy needs to rest longer. Some water and... Oh, shiitake. He can't have soup. We only got 2 servings of soup left, guys. When someone knocked on the door, we were suspicious and cautious, but after a few minutes of talking, it turned out it was just a group of old ladies who were at a tea party not far from here when the bombs dropped 18 days ago. We thought it would only be good manners to talk to them face to face. When we opened the door, those old bats attacked us with their umbrellas and canes and something that looked like a spiked table leg. We need to fight back. Grab the axe, dude. At least I can cut through everything. Day 19. Oh, he's looking rough. We don't have our axe. Some axe action was enough to send those cowards running. Bet your ass they'll be back. Vermin like that are never gone long. They crawl out of the shadows in the night and let's keep our axe sharp. But we lost the axe. Timmy's looking pale. That's not good. Timmy is rested. Timmy is very hungry. Well, we're just going to have to do with what we got. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted? Maybe it's haunted. When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we can probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world, so should we try it? Why not? It's a good, valid point. The end. We're still not certain how the map fell down. If it was some ghost playing tricks on us, it was a friendly one. Inside the safe we found some useful items, so we'll do this ghost the courtesy of not calling an exorcist. We got 1 can. We don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. It's been too long, so we lost his Dolores. Timmy needs a blanket. He's shivering all over the... He is shivering all the time. He is no longer hungry. We didn't make it. These are our final words. Oh no, I knew it. I didn't grab anything. This was terrible. And our advice to anyone that reads this is obscured writing. We survived for 20 days. Oh gosh, poor Timmy. Dolores did not come back. We perished. We perished. We survived 20 days. We survived 20 days with 4 bottles of water and almost 4 cans of soup. That was a trip. Water. Essence of life, basis of survival. So I'm going to call it here. I'm definitely going to play this game again and see if I can get some better supplies and have some better outcomes. Again, I'll put the link in the description. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any tips, please let me know. I'm not a good survivalist, apparently. So, we'll see you next time. Bye!